As we age, our hair can become more dry, more brittle, and less growth and more shedding. It could be due to loss of estrogen, many years of bleaching, flat ironing, and using a curling iron. But this is just something that just happens through time. And if we don't take care of the situation, then it could become worse. You could lose oils, your hair can become more oily. I've heard a lot of different stories from many different women. Now, this is just something that I've experienced for myself. I know when I was bleaching my hair, I was balding, I was shedding and losing hair. My hair broke off to really short. And I know this from my adult life, from every day using a flat iron and curling my hair quite often. So, what do I do to keep my hair growing, strong, vibrant, and full at 54? Well, I do have something in my mini course that's coming probably, hopefully in December, maybe the beginning of January 2026. I will have a community for women. So, this is just something that I struggled with, and I've been able to maintain my hair growth even at 54 years old. And these are steps you can follow. I have videos that show you what to do, and I go through videos showing my favorite hair mask, my favorite Indian hair mask, and not bleaching my hair. I haven't bleached my hair for a year. This is old bleach, but I didn't do a big chop. I am growing my hair from the inside out. And yes, I did have balding throughout the front two sides of my hair really bad. And if I could put a little picture up here, I will show that up here, but it was so embarrassing, so devastating. Now, with aging hair, people think, oh, this is just the way it is. This is just life. I have to go through this. This is just part of aging. Guess what? You don't have to listen to that. You don't have to go for that. You can do these things and it will have many, many benefits for your hair. Now, I live pretty healthy lifestyle. I mean, I do have my days once in a while I slack. I do like my nachos that I make at home, a big plate of nachos with cheese and jalapenos. I love pork green chili, and I just ate at Santiago's last night, so it was very good. But for the most part, I've been eating really good foods for my joint pain that I just discovered I had osteoarthritis, and for my hair, for my skin, things that help with inflammation. I will have a ebook on there on my free guide that you can download when you take my mini course. And if you sign up for my email list, it'll be in the description. I will have weekly newsletters, ebooks, and just information, transformation tips to show you what I'm doing and to get you to a point where you don't have to feel just because you're over 40 that you're spiraling down and this is just the way it is and you just have to suck it up. That is something that I won't stand for with myself. I felt sorry for myself for a week when I found out about my knee, and I just refused to just settle for that. So if you're interested, click the link below, sign up for my email. You'll get an instant downloadable for free on one of my favorite hair masks that's helped my hair to grow, to be strong and vibrant. And people that actually done the actual mask have, the full voluptuous hair at any age. So to me, that's proof when other people talk about it and show their hair and show before and afters, how far their hair has come. And then I will also have the community that you can go on anytime and contact message other women, just message the community and people will message you back. You can message them. You can feed off of each other positively and get information and just encourage one another. This is things that you can do to help your hair, help your body, help yourself 40 and over. If you're 40 and younger, yes, please follow this hair advice because you do a lot of damage. I know I did. I did not stop bleaching my hair until, like I said, about a year ago. Will I ever go back to bleach? I don't know. I may one day, but at least I'm giving my hair a good break and not touching it with any type of bleach. And I don't tone my hair very often. I think I had it to a point last year. I didn't do it for about a year, going on a year, and then I just toned it again recently, and I just started toning it. But that's been about maybe 3 months now since I've toned it. It's the blue black that I was doing. Anyway, so yes, there are things that you could do, you can follow on this guide to help transform your hair. Now, I would suggest, I'm not a doctor, of course. I did not find out about HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, through my doctor. I had to find it on my own, being my own advocate, actually going onto YouTube and finding a true physician. She ventured off, and I believe it's called Mary Claire Haver. If I could, I'll put it down in the description. And then there's other doctors that I started following on YouTube that find out to help yourself. You don't have to struggle going through perimenopause, and you don't have to be in fear. It was put upon us by fear. And many women did, pretty much all women didn't take HRT back in the early 2000s with that study they did. But I'm telling you, this causes many, many things to your body if you don't put hormones back into your body. You're like an empty car with no gas just because you've lost everything. You're walking around empty. It's more chances to get cardiovascular disease and osteoporosis. And this also has been proven to help lower Alzheimer's. And so, yes, the list goes on. You can get better sleep. I sleep like I don't know, I sleep so good. And this has helped me so much. If it wasn't for my dog waking me up in the middle of the night, like 3 or 4 times a night, sometimes my Aussie, that's a whole nother story of he's a working dog, so I don't know. He just gets really bored and wants to get up in the middle of the night and have me do stuff with him. I don't know what it is, but I would be able to sleep so good. And I don't have any more hot flashes. It's been going on a year since I haven't had any hot flashes. Ah. And if you know, you know. So this is just something that I really, really wish that I would have found out about a long time ago. I didn't know any of this because all I knew that my mom went through it. She didn't have any type of hormone replacement therapy. I have 3 older sisters. I mean, none of them took hormone replacement therapy. They are against it, I'm sure, because my older sister, 2 of them, when I told them, they were just very concerned. So I don't know, but I am so happy. I wish that I would have did it earlier, like I said, but I'm doing it now. And also with the joint pain, it could help with because you start losing so much. So yes, I did take it later. And I'm saying this, I would have been invincible to get joint pain, but it could have helped with it. And of course, I do have a strenuous job. So who knows, but I heard of the elbow joint pain and the stiff joint pain. And if you have that and you don't know what it is, that is a cause for it. So I haven't had that, but I do have osteoarthritis in my right knee. So yes, so there are things that you can do. And I'm so excited to have this. And it's my first mini course. So I'm very nervous. I almost feel like, why would I be doing this? But I do have a story. If you ever want to do online business and you can help women with anything or just people in general, you've been through a divorce, you've been through remarriage, you have some kind of life event, or you plant your own garden to have your own food and you homeschool or anything, you could tell other people and help them with it. So sky's the limit what you can do. And I always said I was never going to hire a coach, and I ended up hiring 2. So this has helped me tremendously. I didn't know what I was doing. I want to get other people that are experts, that are high end coaches, or that have just the backup and know what they're doing to get this help and to kind of get a guide to know what I'm doing. So this is just something that, yes, I am putting out there, and it's only because I've been there. I would love to help other women. I do have a lot of things on my videos as well. I don't hide anything. I don't gatekeep what I'm doing. So I do have the videos. I just think that having a community and something online and support for other women is so crucial. We don't get that. We don't get to ever really experienced that because a lot of women just don't know how to come together. And if we can have more communities like that for each other, whether it's a community group for women that got remarried and started a new family, different kids from the husband and the wife, each side, it could be very challenging as well. That is something I experienced, which I should have did that. But I am remarried now. I'm very happy. And it took a little bit to get there. Not that we had any type of crazy things, because we've always been friends. We were friends before we met. And wow, I could really start something with this. That women are going through this, or just in general. But yeah, so you see where I'm going with it. So, yes, just know that there's hope. Know that you're not alone. If you feel like you're too old, you can't have a reinvention of yourself. If you feel like you're too old, you want to wear what you want to wear, you have a vibrant look, and people make you feel like you're too old. No, there's no such thing as having your own style and having just a look that just blows everyone away and you love it and you've always done it. Then do it still. I heard someone on YouTube saying that. She's 30. I'm thinking, wow, you were so young. And she said she felt like she couldn't wear what she wanted to wear, and she had a style. It was a lot of things like just like Japanese type style. And I love Japanese. I was learning it for a while, but I was thinking, you don't have to be a certain age to wear what you want to wear, to like what you like. If you want to have these this art that is Japanese animated or whatever you like, then do it. It's okay. No one should be telling you what to do, and if they do, you just, okay, keep on walking. So, anyway, yes, so if you want to comment and let me know if you feel like this and you feel like you're too old to express yourself and you feel like your hair is thinning and balding or whatever you're going through, I have transformational tips. Yes, it may take time, but there is things to follow that I talk about in my course as well as a lot of my videos that you may not like and feel like you can't do it. But if you want your hair back, you want that vibrant, then it's worth it to at least give it up for a while. And there's other things that I have on some of my videos that talk about alternatives that you can do instead of bleaching. I have things that I found that are toners that you don't have to bleach your hair. And most toners, you have to have the light bleach to get your hair to that lighter level. And then I also have options for you to do instead of the flat iron having that glass look. So those are things that you can do to make up for it and spend a little extra time and love in your hair and just make it a daily routine. My hair mask I was doing once a week, then I went to once every other week or every other week. And then I went to once a month. So you can just go with it. You can do it once a week and then you can go back to once a month. You can go back again to, switching it however you want every couple days. It's just something, if you have the time, I would at least try to do it once every other week if you can do that. So, yes, ladies, stay positive, stay encouraged. And I just want to let you know I'm here for you if you have any questions, any concerns, and we can do this together. So, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time.